Hello, this is a session for your hips, so yoga for your hips. Our hips are super important. We want to keep them balanced and flexible just to stay injury free, plus we hold a lot of tension in our hips. So let's go through a variety of hip openers, beginning by kneeling or sitting, whatever feels more comfortable for your knees, for your spine. Let's open out through the arms. Tilt your fingertips back behind you, shoulders away from the ears, and start to pulse backwards. And as you pulse, you should feel a gentle opening here through the chest, through the tops of the shoulders. So keep the pulsing, maybe close your eyes. And let's now give ourselves a hug. We do a lot of hugging in yoga. So breathing into the back of the body, try and clasp your shoulder blades with your hands if you can. And again, pulsing backwards, fingertips point behind you. And the other arm on top this time, hugging in. As you breathe, breathing from the base of the belly all the way up to the back of your shoulder blades. You should be able to feel that broadening in your back body. Great, and release, pulsing backwards again. This time the eagle arms, so this is a little bit of shoulder work before we come into our hips. Bend your elbows, maybe spin around so you can see. Stacking one elbow on top of the other, wrap the arms around together. Bring the palms together, or if that doesn't work, the backs of the hands is absolutely fine. Bring your shoulder blades down your spine, elbows come forward and gently lift your elbows up. Bring your gaze to your hands and start to open up in your spine. Feel the heart extending up. And you should feel a nice stretch at the base of your shoulder blades. And slowly release down and roll the shoulders out. Okay, so let's pulse out through the arms again, pulsing backwards. And again, the other way, stacking the other elbow on top, wrapping the arms around. Arms come together, shoulder blades down the spine, and start to work the elbows up into the air. Look up. Find the breath coming to the base of your belly. Good, all the way up through the ribs to the chest. And slowly exhale, release. Release the arms, roll your shoulders, and pause for a moment. Check in with yourself. See if you feel a little bit different, a little bit looser, a bit wider in your shoulders. Good, and release. So now let's work into our hips a bit. So come to your all fours place. Always wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Use the hands, push the fingertips, base of the palm into the floor, flat back, shoulders abroad. Let's exhale, roll our back, find your cat, then inhale, open. Good, and exhale, roll, and open. Lovely, so let's step now the right foot forward. So it's coming to the outer edge of your mat. Walk the other knee back a little bit so you have a good lunge in the body. Bring a blanket if you need to put something underneath your knees so they're not pushing into a hard floor. So here we'll start to rock backwards. See how my foot's lifting, the toes come up towards me. And we exhale, come forwards. Coming back and forwards. Maybe soften the eyes again. Really feel your body. Feel that rocking motion as we start to work into this front hip. Good, and let's stay forward this time. Pause, see how it feels, and lift up onto your fingertips. Fingertips are on the floor, the palm lifts, shoulders abroad, and we can walk our hands around to the other side and bow your head. Bowing the head. This knee here might want to come in a little bit, so if it comes in, just mentally pull it out so it stays at this right angle as you bow down. And we're releasing into this front hip. Good, so come all the way back. Lovely. Tuck your back foot under and bring that back knee up off the floor. So this makes it a little bit deeper. If it feels too strong, you can bring the back knee down. Come up onto your fingertips again and walk around to the side, bowing down. Feel slightly deeper stretch in this hip. Good, and come all the way back up. And let's step back into a downward dog. So if downward dog feels too strong, you can bring your knees to the floor and find an all fours position. And find the breath for a moment. So let's go to the other side, to the left foot now. We're finding the balance in our hips. Left foot comes forward, aligned with the outer edge of your mat. Rocking forwards and backwards. Forwards and back. And again, bring your awareness in. Remember that the breath is the key to our yoga practice. The breath is the thread that binds our body, our mind together and helps us really work into our postures. So let's stay forward, bowing forward. Feel the lunge, you're working into the other hip now. Come up onto your fingertips, keeping this front knee at a right angle, walk around and bow the head. Bring the breath all the way up to your shoulder blades. And slowly release, walk your hands back, tuck your back foot under and extend the back knee up off the floor. So a little bit deeper. Again, if it feels too strong, just bring the back knee down. So the back knee comes up, shoulders are broad. Often our shoulders come up to our ears, so we always want to keep them away from the ears, keep the space. Come up onto your fingertips and walk around. Bow your head down. And gently come all the way back. Lovely. Let's stretch out. Find a downward dog. This time a wide one, so your feet are mat width apart and pedal from side to side. Again, if this feels too strong, just gently come to all fours and you can rock the hips from side to side, always making sure you're comfy. Lovely. Pause, check in with yourself, and let's come up into standing. So coming up into standing through the downward dog, and walk your hands all the way to your feet, bowing down. This is Uttanasana, standing full bend. So we bow forward. If it feels too strong in your spine, your legs, just have a soft bend in the knees. Catch hold of the elbows, bow a little bit deeper. And gently roll up into standing. And roll the shoulders. And stay steady here. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Lovely. So let's come to the middle of our mat for a moment. We'll continue working with our hips. So bring your hands onto your hips. Lift one leg up. So strong, steady in the other foot. And slowly start to rotate, circle this hip. So if you feel your body slouching, lift up through the spine. Shoulders stay broad. I've got a little bit of clunking in this hip here. So we don't really want to feel clunking. So if you feel the clunking, just gently make the circling a little bit smaller. So my clunking now has gone. So I'm making really small circles with the hip. Lovely. So now bring this right ankle. So there's a balance. So it starts to get a little bit harder. Bring the ankle above the other knee, slightly bending this other leg here. Bring our hands to our calves. So if you feel really wobbly, you can find something to focus on. So it might be something steady on the floor or something at eye level. Find the breath. The breath will really help keep you steady too. And let's start to crouch down. So we're really working here into this hip, opening out through the knee. To take it deeper still, you can bring the palms together. Bring an elbow onto a knee, into a heel. Smile, smiling helps. Good. And slowly release, come all the way back up. Hug the knee in. If you lose your balance, it's fine, like I'm doing, and shake out through the body. And pause in. Again, check in with yourself. Hopefully you feel a little bit different here on the hip you've been working. Just take a breath and go the other way. So hands on your hips. Bring the other foot up. Feel steady in your rooted leg. And slowly rolling. You can rotate in any direction, making it a little bit bigger. So I'm slightly less clunky on this side, so I can make my circling a little bit bigger. But if you do feel the clunking, just make that circling a little bit smaller again. Great. And again, finding that balance, so bending the leg, bring the ankle above the knee, and start to crouch down, hands on your calves, and slowly coming down. Keep this foot here activated. So to take it deeper, hands together, elbow on knee and on heel, coming down. Find your focus, smile. Smiling relaxes the diaphragm, so it helps us breathe a lot deeper. Excellent. And slowly, gently come out. Hug the knees in. And releasing, shaking out through the body. Lovely. Roll our shoulders back. So now let's come into a warrior two, Vipadrasana 2. We can bring one foot forward, bring the other foot back. Our alignment is the front heel is in line with our back arch. Bend this front knee. So you want the knee to be directly on top of the ankle. If it's shooting over, just bring it back. So you're protecting your knees. Extend the arms forward. Strong warrior pose. Open the front palms. So keep this lunge as we arch back. Look up towards the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are. And slowly come forward. Arm on your forearm and extend the other arm all the way up and over. Look towards the fingertips. Let's do that again. Open back through the reverse warrior. And come forward. Lovely. Coming all the way back up through center. Hands on your hips. Feet are wide. And slowly come down into a wide-legged forward bend. You can release the arms. The hands might touch the floor, they might not. So just let them dangle wherever you are. Take a breath into the back of your body. Hands to your hips. Root down through the feet as you slowly then come up. And let's go the other side. So the other foot turns out. Strong back foot. Bend your front knee. Extend the arms. Warrior two, Vipadrasana 2. Open your front palm. And inhale. Keeping that lunge in the legs. Exhale. Come all the way forward. Sweep the top arm over. Look towards the fingertips. Root back through your back leg. Great. And again, all the way reverse warrior. And coming forward. Lovely. Let's sweep the hands down either side of the front foot and find a wide-legged downward dog again. Stretching back through the heels. And release. Come to all fours. Lovely. So let's do one more hip opener before we start to finish off. This is called the pigeon pose. I guess it slightly looks like a pigeon. So we start from all fours. Bring the right knee forward. Bring it behind, directly behind the right wrist. And turn this right foot out a little bit. Tuck the back foot under and walk your back leg back. So you can see already that you're opening up here into this front hip, the right hip. Walk the hands up. Feel this openness at the front of the body. And now we lengthen forward. So as you breathe out, reach forward and come down. So we ideally want our forehead on the floor. If it doesn't reach the floor, you can make a fist and stack the forehead onto the fist. Great, so wherever you are, stay there. Find the breath coming to the back of your body. And just check in with how it feels. So here we're really deeply releasing into our hips. Acknowledge what you're feeling. Accept it. And then with your exhale, just gently allow it to release. So if it feels good, you can stay for as long as you want in this pose. We'll come out for a moment and do the other side. So to counter stretch, downward dog. And let's come the other way. So stepping the left knee behind the left wrist. Tucking your back foot under, walk the back leg back, walk the hands up again. Feel this openness here in your body. And then when you're ready, lengthen forward. Come all the way down, stacking your forehead on your fists or on the floor. Feel the breath coming to the back of your body. Feel this left hip really opening out. And again, just acknowledge how you're feeling. Accept it. And use the exhale to release it. Let it go. Let's come all the way back up. Counter stretch. I'm coming off my mat here, but that's fine. And gently release. Good. So we've done quite a lot of work on our hips. Let's finish off with a twist. Extending our right leg up into the air, arms are wide. And coming over with the leg, look over to the other side. So the twists neutralise our spine, so find a neutral place for the spine. Come all the way up, scissor the legs, and exhale the other way. Good. Gently releasing, hug the knees in, squeeze your body up. And finally, We'll finish for a moment in our final relaxation, Shavasana. You can roll your head from side to side. And here we just allow the body to stay steady, relaxed. If you need to bend your knees, bend the knees if that's better for your spine. And I let all the benefits from those hip openers now absorb into your body. You can stay here for as long as you want to. I'll gradually take us out now. So to come out, roll to the side, and come up. Come up to sitting or kneeling. Feel your body, feel your spine, and well done.